Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Market Misfits. So we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. Everyone's freaking out because a huge crash that we had. Just kidding. No, not kidding. Everyone's really freaking out. But this is not a crash. You guys, we went from 42 down a little bit below, 40. That's not a giant crash. Look at this stuff. Why is everyone freaking out right here? Because we're getting lower and lower and people are starting to panic. So, anyways, we are looking at the hour right now on Bitcoin. We had a breakout, posted this earlier in the group at Market Misfits. Be sure and come over to Market Misfits. We're going to take a look at that later, but let's look at this chart and then we're going to look at the article real quick. What happened? So, Bitcoin price falls to 6-week low under 40K. What's next for Bitcoin? We're just going to look at this real quick. We're not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to get back over to the charts. Bitcoin price abruptly dropped under 40,000. Cointelegraph explains what's behind the price drop. Bitcoin price fell below 40,000 for the first time since December 3rd, 2023, as GBTC linked selling of Bitcoin at Coinbase continues to negatively impact negatively. It's not negative. They're selling off. That's what you should do. According not telling, don't buy or sell anything. So I'm saying that. I'm just saying. We come up a ways on the post. It said like this is one of the factors. Like this is just a normal part. The markets go up and they go down. They go up and they go down. And we went up for a while and we're coming down a little bit and people are freaking out. Just keep your cool. Bitcoin fell rapidly from a price of 41,000 on January 22nd, seeking more than 4.3% in the last 24 hours and 9.3% over the last 30 days to hit a 6-week low of 39,450, according to data from CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin's price performance comes as the traders reel from unexpected result of Security and Exchange Commission's approval of 11 spot Bitcoin ETF products in the United States, with GBTC selling behind the blame of the market crash. I don't see why people are saying this is a market crash. Excuse me. Grayscale deposited this much and they sold this much. FTX sold. Now I've saw it another place where it said 3/4. You know, the FTX sold because of bankruptcy. So, I mean, there's that, but people can get to a panic. And it's one of the things I wanted to go over and kind of talk about is, you know, what your mindset should be when and how your guard should be up when you're reading this stuff and when you're watching videos and doing stuff. Because there's a lot of people out there pushing, we talk about this a lot. The banks own the media, so they're going to use the word crash and tell you how many liquidations, big numbers, we have it read, but this is what happened. But this is the make it to where you try to get emotionally involved so that you lose your money or you give them your money, whatever. So we always try to keep a modest tone as we can while doing this, because you get emotionally involved along with this stuff, then you're going to lose. So the key is not looking at a single investment, but a portfolio, a well-balanced portfolio. And you don't go freaking out, and you definitely don't go making decisions while you're freaking out. You got to talk to yourself. It's about self-awareness. So doing a self-awareness check every hour. If you're trading for 4 hours, for instance, if you're a day trader, then that might be something, a good habit to do, to check yourself. Hey, am I freaking out? Am I anxious? Am I excited? Or am I in euphoria? Euphoria, you guys, can be even more dangerous than a depression. So always got to keep a cool head, thinking probabilities. Anyways, let's continue on here and we'll take a look at the chart. Not going to go over this whole thing because actually, let's just get to the chart, because that's about it, really. I mean, so Grace, they sold off and they're saying that's what happened. This looks like it's pretty gradual here on the hour. Let's take a look at the weekly. We posted this in the group. You guys, one of the main reasons we started this group is because we're not coming here. We just started doing YouTube about 2 months ago. We've been trading for over 5 years. So we started coming over to YouTube because just like anybody else, or for a lot of people, you want to share your experiences. We're in these markets every day. We spend a lot of time in here. And so we feel like we need to share our perspective and truth that we have found from our experiences, more importantly, on how your attitude and your emotions, your expectations, and everything should look as you're getting involved and participating in this, because it's all about the emotions. It's all about the money, but the emotions is how they get the money. So if you can stop your emotions and get track of your emotions and get a hold of your emotions, then you might just be able to get a hold of some profits. So, or more profits. Anyways, you guys, let's look at this right here. We breached this. So this is now support, obviously 40K on the weekly. We had dropped this in the group. So we were at a resistance trend, and we were at this resistance right here at the time at around 47, and we are dropped down. So we are in an area that notoriously has and historically has turned away price. Let's go to the daily. Let's zoom in. Not gonna spend a whole lot of time tonight on here, but did want to go over this. This is our setup. Looks like we had maybe a false breakout. Let's go to the 4 hour, but here shortly we're gonna be able to tell in 22 minutes if we get it engulfing, and especially if we like cover up this wick, or if we were to come up here or something already. I'm looking at these points right here on the 4 hour. So nearly 41,000. We get a 4 hour close into 41,000 and be more bullish. Something looking for as a possibility would be for this to be a shoulder and then come over here. This just happens to be the move that we've been testing. So we threw some numbers out on the post. Tendency with this being this high, we're not as clear on because we take it lower, but it's around 67% at lower, but we have come up a ways. So this is generally around what will happen right here, either this scenario or we will get a double bottom. Something like this. Or we get the plunge. We go up, maybe a little bit, maybe sweep these highs up here. Maybe we go up, sweep these highs right here, and boom, just go crashing. We go crashing. We've already talked about this several times. Let's go over it one more time just as a reminder. So if price stalls out anywhere 37, 38, we broke below 38, then we could come down to wherever. We could go to zero. At 32,380. All right, so that's where the supporting trend is to the channel. 4 hour, 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we got the divergence, and we got the pullback too. And it looked like a really hard pullback on the 4 hour. But looking at this price action right here on the 1 hour, this is not showing a great amount of selling strength because this is a bit consolidated. We did have the bullish divergence there. And we did get well, maybe not get a break yet. Maybe we hadn't got it yet. But so whoops. I'm some mouse trouble over here. So maybe operator trouble. Ha ha. All right. My stuff is mouse is freaking out or something. Anyways, descending channel. So it does look like we got a little breakout here on the hour. Bullish divergence could play out. For the lows to be broke, to be bearish right now, it's still looking bullish to me on the 1 hour. Looking at this and knowing this setup, the only thing that takes away from this is that when we look out like this, we have come up quite a bit, right? And we have not come back down to close up any of these gaps. Well, we kind of close up a little bit right here. Okay, but we still got a giant one right here. And that's really like 30K. So not counting this out of the playbook, but just as a reminder, we talked about this at the levels, whichever levels. Number one, we're keeping our cool. Number two, it comes to a level like the 30K, level right here that we stayed under forever. And we're looking for some kind of price action, some kind of structure that would take us up. But so if we do happen to break out of this, and we happen to break out of this channel bullish and go past 47, then our next real resistance is going to be around 51,700. But that's going to do it, you guys. So didn't want to take a whole long time. Just wanted to get on and go over the charts. Come on over to Market Misfits. We're going to we'll drop our link in the description if you're seeing this on YouTube, and then it's going to be in the comments on Facebook. So come over and join. It's free to join. We're giving out daily analysis. We're dropping stuff in here before we get to YouTube or anything else. It's information with Brad and stuff. Last night was a blast. It was my birthday. We actually celebrated and had some pizza and stuff. It was great, but we love being able to share stuff with everybody. Main reason that we got on here is we got started doing YouTube. We come here from trading, been trading for over 5 years. We came over to YouTube because we just want to share our experiences. And, if we can do so in a way that can help people from learning from our experiences, our losses and wins alike, then, we feel like that's the best case scenario. So not only that, but this helps us keep in the game. So thanks everybody for being here and for coming and being part of the team. If you're new, check out the guides in the files section. There's a training course, and there's literature from Mark Douglas, and there's also detailed analysis that we're dropping in here in the files section. And so feel free to come and join. It's free, no gimmicks or anything like that. We just want a healthy learning environment. We can have fun, but we're not going to get crazy and get in our emotions and try to, we're going to try to be as professional as we can, but enjoy the process together. So, come over. It's a live community. Ask questions, engage, come be part of the team. It'd be great to have y'all. Until then, we will see y'all on the next one. See ya.